I was late to the RJ Payne train. Like he had a ton of projects. A lot of people that ears I respect said a lot of good things about these projects. I could probably tell you what I initially thought about him and just his rapping abilities. That he can rap. He reminded me of a Pat Poose or just some of the late '90s, early 2000s rappers that I really really like.
Yeah, like it's definitely growing over me over time. Like I think his voice, his presentation, all that's kind of growing over me over time. And every time I hear it, like I get a little bit more open to
It's Payne.
it. Let's start with the RJ Payne, the Beautiful Pain 4.
Beautiful
So
Payne 4. Take it away, Press.
RJ Payne, like I said, I think we can talk about this before. Like everything ain't gonna capture, like everything don't jump out to you initially. And I know like some of these RJ Payne projects, like for me personally, like it's just haven't been there. But coming into this one, I always give these things a listen, and it's I ain't gonna say it never resonates with me. It's just always a mood, whatever type of mood I'm in, like when these come out. So sometimes I go back to them, I'm like, oh yeah, I was tripping off that. You know what I mean? But this one, I coming in at the right time, heard this one, loved it, loved the intro, everything about it. The three songs about it that I would point out to is Mama I Made It, The Curse, and Tough Love. Uh, those were like the standout tracks for me. I know those are early on in the project, but yeah, initially, like he just grabbed me right off the jump, and then I, listened at the rest of the album all the way through. So
With me, man, again, just like you, I'm I was late to the RJ Payne train. Like he had a ton of projects. A lot of people that ears I respect said a lot of good things about these projects. I could probably tell you what I initially thought about him and just his rapping abilities. That he can rap. He reminded me of a Pat Poose or just some of the late '90s, early 2000s rappers that I really really like in terms of just barring your head the fuck off. And at one point in my life, that's all I liked. I didn't care what beat you was rapping to, long as you had the punches and make my face squint up. Like, ugh, that's disgusting. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear at one point in my life. But as I've grown and got a little bit older, I still like those things. Those things still wow me. I still love to hit the rewind button that we really don't have, just to hear it back and run it back again, with him and Ransom and guys of that nature. But this project blended the two worlds together in terms of talking about something and just rapping his ass off. You know what I mean? So match made in heaven, Beautiful Pain 4. So again, Mama I Made It, Tough Love, where he's talking about his nephew being on drugs. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's like punches and real talk. I love that song, man. What comes with it, talking about the game and just being independent and just persevering through that shit. And, for a long time, RJ was just really selling his shit on his website, making the consumer go to his website to purchase his shit, and was eating off of his talent alone. Can't do nothing but applaud that. And Beautiful Pain 4 is really bringing people like me late to the damn party onto his projects. You know what I mean? Because he's evolving, and I may not go back to every single thing because he has, again, a shit ton of music. But if this is your introduction to RJ Payne, Beautiful Pain 4 is something to behold, man. It's only 9 tracks, but
yeah, 9.
it's some heat. It's some heat. Like I can name something I remember about each and every song. I don't have it written down. It's just because it was that good for me. You know what I mean? But for lack of time, just gotta say, first listen, second, third listen, y'all gotta go check this man out and support him. You know what I mean? This dude is nice. Nice. It's Payne.
Yeah, like it's definitely growing over me over time. Like I think his voice, his presentation, all that's kind of growing on me over time. And every time I hear it, like I get a little bit more open to it, and like, okay, I'm understanding why everybody is champion RJ Payne.